Yes, sir. You can start the session, sir.
Hi, hello everyone. So yesterday we were discussing about tangents and normals. So we had discussed that the slope of a tangent to any curve was dy by dx, right? Dy by dx gave us the slope of tangent. And on the same side, minus dx by dy gave us slope of normal. Okay. So related to it, we had done a few questions. And the last question that we had discussed was related to a parabola, right? We had done a question related to a parabola in which a x square by a square minus y square by b square is equal to 1. This was, sorry, not a parabola, it was a hyperbola. So a hyperbola, equation of hyperbola was given to you, and the equation of its tangent we had found out. If we take any point x naught comma y naught on that particular hyperbola, so the equation of tangent will be what? It will be x naught by a square minus y naught by b square is equal to 1. Okay. So this we had derived. So moving on, today we'll be discussing a few more logical questions related to tangents and normals of any curve. Okay. So you have been given, okay. So you have been given this curve y is equal to 4x cubed minus 2x raised to 5. So okay, okay. So it is asking you to find all points on this curve. Okay, so this curve is given to you. It is required for you to find all points at which tangent passes through origin. Okay, so what is happening is at any random point on this curve. Okay, so what is happening is, for example, you have got your curve something like this. So this is your point on the curve. Okay, this is your point on the curve. At this point, if you draw the tangent, that tangent is passing through the origin. So it is asking you to find all such points on this curve at which the tangent is passing through the origin. Okay. So the origin can be written as 0, comma 0. So this is my curve y is equal to function of x, f of x. So at any point, I'll just assume this point to be any random point x, comma y. Okay. Can you tell me what will be the slope of the line joining 0, comma 0 and x, comma y? A line that joins 0 comma 0 and any point x comma y, what will be the slope of that line? What is the slope of the line that joins x1 comma y1, x2 comma y2? Anyone can tell me?
Y by X.
Yes, great. It is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, right? So it is y minus 0 divided by x minus 0. That is correct, as he said, y by x. All of you know this? All of you know x1 comma x2 and x1 comma y1 and x2 comma y2. If I've got 2 points in the Cartesian plane, x1, y1, x2, y2. So what is the slope of the line joining both of them? It's y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x2. Okay, this is the slope of the line joining both of them. So do we have any other method of finding the slope of the line? Do we have any other method by which we can find the slope of this curve, slope of the tangent? Anyone? Do we have any other method? Can I differentiate it? Okay, so for the timing, I'll just assume these points to be x naught comma y naught. So this will be y naught divided by x naught. Okay, y naught by x naught. So if I differentiate this curve, can you tell me what will be the value of dy by dx? What is dy by dx? Derivative of this curve. What will be the derivative of this curve? Anyone?
12x square minus 10x raised to 4.
Great. So at x is equal to x naught, at x is equal to x naught. Can you tell what will dy by dx denote? Will dy by dx again denote the slope of the line? Do you agree? It will again be the slope of the tangent, right? Okay, so it will be 12 x naught square minus 10 x naught raised to 4. Okay, correct. So I'll write this as equation 1, this as equation 2. So both m and m should be equal, right? So equating 1 and 2. I need to equate both equations 1 and 2. So let us see where it goes. So y naught by x naught is equal to 12 x naught square minus 10 x naught raised to 4. Can you calculate the value of y naught? Anyone can tell me? If I know the value of x naught, how will I calculate the value of y naught? The equation being given to me. Okay, so y naught is 4x naught cube minus 2x naught raised to 5, right? Because y naught is basically what? Y naught is the y coordinate when x is equal to x naught. So obviously y naught will be equal to when I input my x coordinate as x naught. So obviously this will be my value of y naught. So this equates me to, so y naught by x naught will be 4x naught square minus 2x naught raised to 4 is equal to 12x naught square minus 10x naught raised to 4. So if I take it that side, so 8x naught square is equal to 8x naught raised to 4. Is this correct? Right? 8 and 8 gets cancelled. So x naught square is equal to x naught raised to 4. Can you tell me what are the possible solutions of this curve? What are the possible solutions of this curve? One is x naught is 0. The other is 1. Do we have any other solution? I have one more solution left. Can anyone tell me? X naught square is equal to x naught raised to 4. Any other solution of this equation? Okay, so if you are not able to think of it, so see, this can be written as x naught square. Okay, so like it can be written as x naught square, right, into x naught square minus 1 is equal to 0, something like this, right? So x naught square into x naught minus 1 into x naught plus 1 is equal to 0. So obviously, if I equate all of these things to 0, so the first thing will give me x naught is equal to 0. This will give me x naught is equal to 1. Can you tell what will this give me? The value of x naught it will give me?
Minus 1.
Is that a correct solution to this equation?
No.
Okay, why do you think so? Like, why is that not a correct solution to this equation? It is a correct solution, right? It satisfies this criteria, right? X naught
Yes.
square. So minus 1 square is 1. And similarly, minus 1 raised to 4 is also 1. So both of these are equal. It satisfies the original equation that's been given to me. So it's a correct solution, right? So I get three values of x naught. So I get three values of x. Can you find out the corresponding values of y also? If x is 0, can you find out the particular value of y also? If x is 1, can you tell me that particular value of y? If x is minus 1, can you find that particular value of y? Can we do that? Right? So can you tell me? So y will be 0. If x is 1, y is how much? X is 1. What is the value of y? Yes, 2. If x is minus 1, if it is minus 1, then minus 2, right?
Yes, sir.
So I have got 3 points. The first point is 0, 0. The second point is 1, 2. And the third point is minus 1,
Minus
minus. Okay. So basically the answer is that on this curve, the curve that was given to me, y is equal to 4x cube minus 2x raised to 5. If I have got such a curve, okay, if I have got such a curve, so these are the 3 points. If I pull out the tangent on any of these 3 points, the tangent will pass through the origin. Okay, this is what the question was trying to ask. Okay, fine. So let us have a look at one more similar question related to tangents. So a curve being given to you is x square is equal to y minus 6. Okay, this is a curve given to you. And a tangent is plotted at the point 1, 7. So 1, 7 is obviously a point on this curve. You can see it directly. 1, 7 is a point that lies on this curve. And at that particular point, a tangent has been put. So it is asking you that this tangent T, this tangent T is touching the circle. An equation of circle is being given to you, x square plus y square plus 16x plus 12y plus c is equal to 0. Okay, this is equation of the circle that's been given to you. So it is asking you this tangent T is touching the circle, this circle. So what is the value of c? First of all, this equation has been given to me, x square is equal to y minus 6. Can you find the equation of tangent at 1, 7? Anyone? Can you tell me how you can find the equation of tangent at 1, 7? Can we differentiate this thing? If I differentiate it with respect to x, can you tell me what will be the value of dy by dx? What will be the value of dy by dx?
2x.
2x, right? Correct, 2x. So dy by dx is 2x. So what does dy by dx mean? Dy by dx is the slope, right?
Yes, sir.
So can you tell me what will be the slope at 1, 7? At this point, 1, 7, what will be the value of slope of tangent? See, at 1, 7, what is the value of x? What is the value of x at 1, 7?
Once.
Yes, 1, right? 1. Obviously, it's 1.
Yes, sir.
So what will be the value of m?
2, sir.
Yes, the slope is 2. I know this point and I know the slope. Can I write down the equation of tangent? Tell me. I know this point 1, 7 and I know the slope of the line. Slope of line is 2. Can I write the equation of the line? Right? Y minus y naught is equal to 2 times x minus x naught. Is this right, everyone?
2x minus 5 plus minus 5, 5, sir.
No. Okay. So this is correct, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So y minus 2x minus 5 is equal to 0, right? This is my equation of tangent. Equation of tangent. Now what is happening is this tangent. Okay, I've got this tangent. I've got this line T, and so this is my line T. Okay, my line T is touching a circle. So I've got this circle that it's touching. What can I infer anything about this? What can I infer from this? I've got this is the circle. Okay, this is the center of the circle. And it is touching this line T. What can I infer? Can I say that the distance between center and tangent is equal to radius of circle?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right? That is why it will touch. Can I say that? Can you tell me what is the center of tangent, center of the circle? Anyone? From this equation, can you tell me what will be the center of circle? Anyone? Center of circle. It is really easy, right? You know the standard equation of a circle. X square plus y square plus 2fx plus, right? You know that? Can you tell me what is the center of this circle? First of all, can you tell me what is the standard equation of a circle? Conic sections. Have you done conic sections? I guess Kevin sir has done it, right? Can anyone just confirm me? Vignesh, Gayatri, Ashrita, have you done conic sections? What happened? Okay, like, see, for example, the standard equation of a circle is x square plus y square plus 2fx plus 2gy plus c is equal to 0, right? So can you tell me what is the center of this circle? It's minus f comma minus g, right? I hope all of you remember conic sections. Okay. So can you just compare both of these equations and tell me what will be the center? Just compare both of these equations and tell me what is the value of center. At least you can do that. Can you tell me? See, the coefficient of f, the coefficient of x is 2f. So 2f value is, what is the value of 2f in this equation?
1.
1? No, in this, like, what is the coefficient of x in the original equation that has been given to you?
2, sir.
The coefficient of x,
16, sir.
16, right? And what is the coefficient of x over here?
2f.
So the value of 2f is 16, right? The value of 2f is 16. So can you
Yes,
tell me
sir.
what is the value of f? What is the value of f?
8.
Right. So the
8,
center
sir.
is at minus f, right? Center is at minus f. So what will be the coordinate? It will be minus 8, right?
Yes,
It will
sir.
be minus 8, right? Similarly, can you tell me what will be the
Minus
value of
6.
minus g? Minus
Minus
6,
6. Minus 6, sir.
right? It is minus 6, correct. Right, everyone? It is minus 6.
Yes, sir.
So I have got the center of the circle and I know the equation of the line. So if I know a point, so I know this point minus 8 comma minus 6 and I know the equation of this line t. Can you tell me how I can find the distance between both of these? All of you know straight lines. Have you done straight lines? First of all, just tell. Have you done straight lines, anyone? Can you just confirm? I am not sure what topics you have covered with Kevin sir. So anyone can tell me? Gayatri?
Now we are in straight lines chapter, sir.
Acha, okay, you are in, on straight lines. Okay, not an issue. So can you tell me if you have got a point and you have got a line? So how can you find the distance between both of them? If you have covered this topic? Okay, so if you have not covered it, so like the basic method is to write all of your equation of the line as equal to 0. Okay, so take all the terms on one side, write it as equal to 0. Then you input this point in this equation and divide it by square root a square plus b square. Okay, so like for example, if you have, so I'll just give you an example, if in just in case if you don't know. So just write your equation like this. This is your equation of line, write it like this. If you have got a point x naught comma y naught, so what you do is the distance is mod of, so you insert this point in this equation. So it will be ax naught plus by naught plus c divided by square root a square plus b square. Okay, just in case if you did not know this. So no issues. I'll be doing that on your behalf because I feel that you many of you don't know this. So no issues. I will tell you what is the distance between both of these. So the distance is coming out to be minus 16. Okay. Okay. Minus 2x. Okay, just a minute. It is 16 minus 6 minus 5. Okay. 16 minus 6 minus 5 divided by square root of 2 square plus 1 square. Okay. So it's the numerator is 16 minus 11. So that's 5 divided by square root of 5. So it is square root of 5. Okay. So the distance is coming out to be square root of 5. Okay. The distance is square root of 5. So basically, I am asking you that the radius of the circle is, can you tell me? If the distance between this line and the center is square root of 5, what is the radius of the circle? Radius of circle? Anyone?
Square root 5.
I square root 5.
Yes. right? Because radius is equal to the distance, right? So obviously the radius is also how much? The radius is also square root 5. In a standard equation that's been given to you, can you tell me what is the formula of radius? This is a standard equation of circle, okay? This is a standard equation of circle. Can you tell me what is the formula for radius? If you know, I am not sure if you have. So it's f square plus g square minus c square root, okay? Square root of f square plus g square minus c. Can you just tell me what will be the value of f square plus g square? We have already calculated the value of f and g. So can you tell me what will be the value of f square plus g square? 64 plus 36, right?
10 square.
Yes, minus c. Right? So I will open the square on both sides. So it will be 100 minus c. So what is the value of c? 95.
95.
That is my final answer. Okay, 95 is my final answer. Okay, this was a PYQ from JEE Main 2018. Okay, so like I'm not very sure if all of you remembered the conic sections formula, and that is why maybe like you were not able to do it. So I hope all of you just revise this, like the basic equations of all conic sections. They may be useful at many times. Fine. So, okay. Let us do few more questions related to tangents and normals. Okay. So you have been given a curve y is equal to mod of x square minus mod x. Okay. And it is asking you what will be the equation of normal at x is equal to minus 2. Okay. X is equal to minus 2. So all of you remember what is the definition of mod x? How is mod x defined? It is defined as x when x is greater than equal to 0 and minus x when
Minus
x
x.
is right.
Less than.
Right. So over here inside I have got a mod x. Okay. If x is minus 2, will this mod x open as minus x or plus x?
Minus x.
Yes, great. So y is equal to mod of x square minus this mod will open as minus
X.
x. So it will become x. Do you all agree with this?
Yes, sir.
So it is mod of x square plus x. Now when x is minus 2, is x square plus x a negative value or a positive value?
Positive value.
X,
Positive, sir.
it is a positive value. Do you all agree it is a positive value? It's 4 minus 2. So it's 2. It is a positive value. So will this mod open as plus or minus?
Positive, sir.
Right? It will open as x square plus x as it is. So this will be the original definition of function. This is the definition of the function, right? So now can I differentiate it? Obviously I can differentiate it. Can you tell me what is the derivative?
2x plus
2x.
1.
Yes, like really easy. Polynomials are really easy. And the value of x I already know. The value of x is minus 2. So can
Minus
you tell me what is the value of dy by dx? When x is minus 2, what is the value of dy by dx?
minus
3.
3.
Minus 3, right? So what will be the slope of normal?
Minus 3.
No, Vignesh, wrong. Dy by dx denotes
1
slope
by
of
3. Sir.
tangent.
1 by 3. 1 by 3.
Minus 1 by
Minus 1 by 3.
okay. No, not minus 1 by 3. It's minus 1 by minus 3. So it's actually 1 by 3. It is a negative reciprocal, right? So yes, slope of normal is 1 by 3. And x is minus 2. If x is minus 2, can you tell me what is the point? Like x is minus 2. So what is the corresponding value of y? When x is minus 2, what is the corresponding value of y? It's 2, right? We have just calculated it.
Sir.
Yes. Any doubt? See, when x is equal to -2, I need to calculate what is the y coordinate at that particular point also. Without the y coordinate, I will not be able to solve the equation of line. In order to find the equation of the line, I need both the x and y coordinates. So what I do is I again find out if x is -2, what is that particular value of y? And I know that it is 2. So basically, I have this point -2, 2, and I know the equation. I know the slope of normal. Can you tell me what will be the equation of normal? Y minus y naught is equal to m times x minus x, right? So 3y minus 6 is equal to x plus 2. So 3y minus x minus 8 is equal to 0. Right, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Okay, so fine. So let us do one case in which it is required. So it is asking you what is the okay. So y is equal to x square plus 3x plus 2. It is a parabola. Okay. It cuts at minus, okay, so this can be written as x plus 1 into x plus 2. So -1 and -2 are its roots. So it will cut something like this. Okay. And y is equal to x minus 2. Y is equal to x minus 2. It is a line like this. Okay. So it is asking you what is the shortest distance between this line and this parabola. How will you do this? Can you think of any logic? Shortest distance between two curves. Okay, so in general, this is a very small concept. So, like for example, you have two curves. Okay, this is y is equal to f1 of x, and this is another curve y is equal to f2 of x. Okay, so at the point when they have minimum distance, okay, the points that have shortest distance, what is happening is if I connect the line at the points at which they have minimum distance, so this line will act as a common normal. Okay. Do you all know what is meant by common normal? Common normal means this line that I have drawn acts as a normal to both of these curves. Okay. So I hope you have learned about normals in case of conic sections, the equations of normals of conic sections, right? So the second equation that I have, okay, this equation that I have, it is of a line. So the normal to a line is also a line, obviously. Like if this is a line, the normal to that will also be a line perpendicular to that. So it is really easy to think. So all you need to do is just find the equation of a point on this. Find the coordinate of a point on this parabola at which the slope is perpendicular to this line L. Okay. So let us just give it a try. So what is happening is you have this parabola and you have got this line. This line is L. Okay. So there will be a point on this parabola P at which the tangent T will be parallel to this line. Can you tell me what is the slope of line L? Y is equal to x minus 2. What is the slope of this line L? Y is equal to x
-1.
minus 2. What is how much?
+1, sir.
1, right? Slope is 1. Okay. And an equation parabola is given to you. Y is equal to x square plus 3x plus 2. Now I'm asking you to find a coordinate of the point on this parabola at which the slope of tangent is equal to the slope of this line. How will you do that? I will differentiate the curve, right? I will differentiate this thing. Can you tell me what will be the derivative of this?
2x plus 3.
Great, 2x plus 3, right? 2x plus 3, absolutely great. So I am asking you, what is the coordinate of that point at which the slope of both of these are equal? So how is that possible? 2x plus 3 is equal to 1. Can you tell me what is the value of x?
-1.
Great. So at x is equal to -1, what will happen? This is the point where x is equal to -1. So at x is equal to -1, the equation of the tangent, the slope of the tangent, okay, the slope of the tangent line T and the slope of the line L that has already been given to you will be parallel. So what will happen? This normal, if I draw a normal at this point, this normal will act as a normal to both of them. Because obviously the normal to any line is just a line, right? Is just a line that's perpendicular to that. So this is how it will be. So if x is -1, can you tell me the corresponding value of y? Can you tell me what is the corresponding value of y? Just put this x is equal to -1 in this equation.
0.
How much? 0. Okay, great. So I have got this point -1 comma 0 on the parabola. Okay. This point is -1 comma 0 on the parabola. So I have got a point -1 comma 0 and I have an equation of line. The equation of line is y is equal to x minus 2. Can you tell me what is the distance between both of them? Distance between a line and a point. So if I write this as y minus x plus 2 is equal to 0 and I know the point as -1 comma 0, how will I find the distance, perpendicular distance between both of them?
Ax naught plus by naught plus c pi under root a square plus b
A
square.
square plus b square. Okay. So it's 0 minus x plus this whole divided by square root of 1 square plus 1 square and the mod of this. So it will be 3 by root 2. This is my final answer. Fine. 3 by root 2 is the minimum distance. Because what I did is I first calculated what is the point. How I did that? I equated the slope of the tangent and the slope of the line to be equal. I found out the coordinate of this point. Then from this coordinate, I took out what is the minimum distance of this line, and that was my final answer. Okay. Okay, great. So using dy by dx, there are a few terms that we need to know. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just create a very small figure over here. So these are my axes, x and y. Okay. So for example, I have just plotted any curve y is equal to f of x. Okay. And this is any random point. I'll assume this to be x naught comma y naught. And at this point, I have drawn this as my tangent t. Okay. So for the time being, I can just erase this curve. So this is my tangent t that I have drawn. And this is my normal n. This is my normal n. So the point at which it is intersecting the x-axis, I am calling this as t and this point as n. Okay. The point at which my normal is intersecting the x-axis, I am calling that point as n. The point at which tangent is intersecting the x-axis, I am calling that point as t. Okay, great. And this is my curve y is equal to f of x. Obviously, it is passing through this point. Just a minute. Okay. So, like, I know it is little bit tough because it is not drawn properly. Okay. So, I assume this point to be P. This x naught comma y naught is any point P. And I draw a perpendicular from here. Okay, this is a perpendicular. M. Can you tell me what is the value of PM? First of all, what is the value of PM? PM is my
90.
y coordinate. No, what is PM? Like this is my point P, this is M. So what is the distance PM equal to? Distance PM. It is equal to my y coordinate. Right, everyone? It is equal to my y
Yes.
coordinate because this is the distance from x-axis. So obviously it is equal to my y coordinate. Great. So now we will be discussing a few terms. The first term is length of tangent. Okay, length of tangent. So length of tangent basically PT. PT denotes length of the tangent. Okay, PT denotes length of the tangent. So first of all, if I treat this angle as theta, can I say dy by dx at x is equal to x naught will be equal to tan theta? Do you all agree with this? Dy by dx at x is equal to x naught will be my value of tan theta. Right, everyone? Because dy by dx basically denotes the slope of the tangent, and slope of tangent t is my tan theta. So obviously dy by dx at x is equal to x naught will be my tan theta. So pt, can you write pt in terms of that? So pt is, what is pt? Can we write pt in terms of theta and pm? So it is mod of pm by sine theta. Do you agree with this? Okay, if you are not able to think, so let us just do it that way. So just look at the triangle PTM. Okay, look at the triangle PTM. PM is given to you as y naught. So can you calculate what is the length of PT? PT. Can you tell me what will be the value of PM by PT? PM by PT is sine theta, right? So PT is equal to PM by sine theta, or I can write it as PM cosec theta, mod of PM cosec theta. Cosec theta can be written as, it is PM into square root of 1 plus cot square theta, right? Cot square theta is what? What is cot square theta? How can I write cot square theta? It can be written as, see, if tan theta is dy by dx, cot square theta is dx by dy whole square. So mod of y naught. Okay. PM is y naught, square root of 1 plus dx by dy whole square. Great. So this is my value of, this is my length of tangent. Okay. Just write, mark this as length of tangent. Okay. Similarly, we have got three more things that we need to calculate. The first is length of normal. Okay. So length of normal is denoted by this length Pn. The value of this will be, so instead of proving it, you can just directly prove it using trigonometry. So you can again have a look at triangle PTN. You can have a look at triangle PTN. PT divided by PN is cot of theta. So, okay, so you can just again apply trigonometry and get to this. It will be y naught into square root of 1 plus dy by dx whole square. Okay. Similarly, we have got length of subtangent. Okay. Subtangent basically means this thing, TM. Okay. The distance between perpendicular that is dropped from this point T and the where the tangent is touching the x-axis. Okay. So this TM is called subtangent. The value of this is mod of y by dy by dx. Or you can also write it as y naught into dx by dy. Similarly, I have got length of subnormal. Okay. Subnormal means what? Subnormal means this thing. MN. MN is your subnormal. These are just terminologies related to any curve. So you plot any curve, you put out its tangent and normal at any random point where it cuts your x-axis, you name those points as T and N, and these lengths will be your corresponding values of normal, subtangent, subnormal. Okay, so it will be mod of y naught into dy by dx. See, these are just basic terminologies. And generally, when we solve a question, I like during my days, I hardly used to remember all of these. I just had this figure in my mind. Just remember P, T, M, and N. Okay. Just remember what are your points P, T, M, and N. And just know that this angle is theta. From this, you can directly easily think that if the value of tan theta is dy by dx, so you can just easily find out what will be your value of PM, what is your value of PN, what is your value of PT, TM, MN. So you actually don't need to remember all of these formulas. Okay. So fine. So I guess we should directly do a question first related to this. So a curve has been given to you. Y is equal to e raised to x by 2 plus x by 2. Okay. This is a curve that's been given to you. Okay. So it is asking you what is the length of subtangent and subnormal at a point 0, comma 1. So obviously 0, comma 1 is a point on this. That is why it is asking you to calculate the value of subtangent, length of subtangent, and subnormal. Okay, let us see how we can do it. So just a minute. So this is my point, any random point x naught comma y naught on this curve. Okay, this length is y naught. This angle is theta. This is my point P. I assume this to be M and this to be T. So can you tell me what is my value of y naught? My y naught is a my x naught comma y naught is a point 0, comma 1, right? It is 0, comma 1. This point P is the coordinate is given to me as 0, comma 1. Can you tell me what is my value of y naught? My value of PM? Anyone? What is my value of y naught? Y naught means y coordinate at the point that I'm talking about. What is the y coordinate? It's 1, right? See that this is my x-axis, okay? This is my x-axis. So this is my point 0, comma 1. What is the distance of 0, comma 1 and my x-axis? It is equal to the y coordinate 1. So PM is equal to y naught is equal to 1, right? So PM is 1. So applying tan theta, if I take tan theta is PM by TM. So TM is equal to PM by tan theta, right? PM by tan theta. Can you differentiate this curve for me? Can you tell me what is the value of dy by dx? E raised to x by 2 plus x by 2. What is the derivative of this curve? Anyone? Derivative of this curve? E raised to x by 2 plus x by 2. Gayatri? Vignesh?
E raised to x by 2
x by
into
2 plus
1
1
by
by 2, sir. Sorry, into 1 by 2.
E raised
X
to
by
x
2
into 1 by
into
2
1 by 2.
plus 1 by 2.
plus, yes, correct.
Yes,
So
sir.
I already know the point. The point is 0, comma 1. Can you tell me what will be the value of tan theta at 0, comma 1? 0, comma 1 means what is the value of x and what is the value of y? X is 0 and y is 1, right? X is 0 and y is 1. So can you tell me what will be the value of tan theta? Anyone? What will be the value of tan theta?
So is it 1?
Like, how did you do that? Can you just tell me?
So I have substituted, I mean, dy by dx means slope only, sir. Tan theta also
Yes,
means
it is
slope.
slope. Slope.
I've
Yes,
substituted
absolutely
its
correct.
value as 0.
So, yes, correct. So you can just substitute your value x is equal to 0 in this equation. So it will be half into 1 plus half. So it is 1, right? Half plus half is 1. Correct? So my value of
Yes,
tan
sir.
theta is 1. So my value of tan theta is 1. Right? My value of tan theta is 1. So what will be my value of TM? TM is PM by 1. So TM is equal to PM. And my value of PM is already known to me 1. So my value of TM is also 1. So this is my value of subtangent. Similarly, can I calculate my value of subnormal also? Right? Can you just apply trigonometry in this and tell me? If this angle is theta, this angle is 90 minus theta. Right? This angle is 90 minus theta. I'll just name this point as. So if I take the tangent of 90 minus theta, so tan of 90 minus theta is equal to PM by Mn. Can you tell me what is tan of 90 minus theta? It's cot theta.
Yes, sir. Cot theta.
Okay. So one like cot theta can be written as 1 by tan theta. So PM by Mn. So Mn is again equal to PM into tan theta. Tan theta is 1. So again it is equal to how much?
PM.
1 into 1.
PM. 1, right? So the
Yes,
length
sir.
of both subtangent and the length of both subnormal is equal to 1. Okay. Great. Okay, so we have one little bit confusing question because in this you won't be able to calculate the value of dy by dx directly. So you have been asked that x is given to you as a into theta plus sine theta. Okay, x is equal to a into theta plus sine theta, and y is given to you as a into 1 minus cos theta. Okay, so it is asking you at theta is equal to pi by 2. What is the length of normal? This one looks really great. So in this case, how will you be able to calculate the value of dy by dx? Anyone? How will you calculate the value of dy by dx? We have done it many times.
Respect to x.
Uh, can you just elaborate? Can anyone tell me? Ashrita, Amani. I need to calculate the value of dy by dx. How will I do that?
Differentiation with respect to x.
Like, how will you do that? My x is a function of theta, y is a function of theta. Gayatri, like I don't have my y in terms of x. Like it is not in something like this, na? I have got x in terms of theta and y in terms of theta. What can I do? Parametric form? Everyone? Vignesh,
Yes, sir.
how will we find the value of
With
differentiate?
respect to theta, sir.
Yes. Then after that,
Divide.
okay, great. So see, like if you don't remember, dy by dx in such cases, this is called parametric case. We had discussed it, I guess, 1 or 2 weeks back. So what is happening is y is not a direct function of x. Okay. Y is not a direct function of x in this case. Y and x both are functions of theta. So what we do is applying chain rule. We write it as dy by d theta divided by dx by d theta. This is how we do it. So can you tell me what is the value of dy by d theta? Wait a second. Who will tell me?
Y
So
dash.
like, no, like what is the fine? Tell me just the value, direct value. Can you tell me what is the direct value? Dy by d theta. How will you differentiate y with respect to theta? A into sine theta, right?
Yes, sir.
Divide by. What about this? It will be a into
A into
1 plus
1.
cos theta,
Yes, sir.
right? A and a got cancelled, so it came out to be sine theta divided by 1 plus cos theta. So what is your value of dy by dx when theta is pi by 2? Theta is given to you as pi by 2. So what is your value of dy by dx? What is
1.
sine pi by 2? 1, right? 1 divided
1.
by 1 plus
Sir.
0.
1.
1 by 1 plus 0 is 1. Great. Correct. So like overall answer is also 1 because cos theta is 0. Correct. Correct. So you have calculated your value of dy by dx. But you need one more thing. You need that point also, right? See, you have calculated tan theta, but this point also you need. Can you tell me when theta is pi by 2, what are your coordinates? What are your values of x and y? What are your values of x and y when theta is pi by 2? Just input this theta is equal to pi by 2 in this equation. So a into pi by 2 plus 1. And what about this? A into 1 minus 0. So it will be a. Right, everyone? These are
Yes.
my coordinates. So it is a into pi by 2 plus 1, comma a. Right? If I treat this point as p, this point as m, this point as n. Okay, this point is n. Can you tell me what is my pm? How much is my pm? Anyone? See, this is my x-axis, okay? So how much is the distance between my x-axis and this point? How do I calculate that? I actually don't need to calculate that. What does the y coordinate denote? Y coordinate that means that thing only, na? Y coordinate means,
A, sir.
so how much is my, yes, it is equal to a, right? PM is equal to a because this, obviously this will be my length of my y coordinate is my y coordinate means how far is this from the x-axis? How far is my point from the x-axis? This is what is meant by the y coordinate, obviously. So PM is a. Can you tell me what is the slope of PN? PN is my normal. PN is my normal. What is the slope of my normal? What does dy by dx mean? Dy by dx means slope of tangent, right? Slope of tangent is 1. So can you tell me what will be the slope
Minus
of
1.
normal? Great, minus 1. Slope of normal is minus 1, right? So again, like, what is the angle? What is this angle? Tell me, if the slope is minus 1, what is this angle? Is this pi by 4, 45 degrees?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So length of normal. Length of normal basically means Pn. Okay, I am trying to calculate the value of Pn. How can I do that? How can I do that? See, I know Pm. What if I apply sine theta? Sine of pi by 4. Sine of pi by 4. Sine of pi by 4 can be written as Pm divided by Pn. Okay. So Pn is equal to Pm divided by sine of pi by 4. What is the value of sine pi by 4?
1 by root 2.
1
Okay,
by
great.
root
1
2.
by root 2. So Pm into, just a minute. This is not Pn, it's Pm, right? Okay, okay, just a minute. Okay, it was P slope of Pn. Okay. Pm into root 2. So Pm is already known to me A. So Pm into root 2 is A root 2. This is my final answer. A root 2 is my length of normal. Okay, fine. So just one more small concept. Angle between two curves. How can I calculate the angle between two curves? So at the point at which they are intersecting. So for example, I have this curve C1 and I have this curve C2. Both of them are intersecting. At the point at which they are intersecting, I get two tangents. One will be of this curve C1, one will be of this curve C2. What I will do is I'll treat this, I call this T1 and T2. By differentiating both of these curves, if I differentiate the first curve, I can find out the slope of T1. I name it as M1. I can find out the slope of this tangent 2 by differentiating the second curve. I call it as M2. If you have got the slope of two lines, can you find out the angle between them? Have you calculated? Have you done it in straight lines? Angle between two curves by knowing their slopes.
Mod M1 minus M1 by M1 minus 1 plus M. Yeah, sir.
Okay. Just in case if you did not know, because like you just told me that you are doing straight lines right now. Okay. So if the slope of line 1 is m1 and the slope of line 2 is m2, which you can calculate by differentiating. So what you do is you can just put it as m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 into m2. That will be the that will be equal to your value of tan theta. And tan theta, theta is the angle between both of them. Fine. So let us just try to one question. So you have been given two curves. The first curve is xy is equal to a square. The second curve is x square plus y square is equal to 2a square. Okay. So the point of intersection is given to you. It is a comma a. Like you can just directly see that also. A comma a. So it is asking at a comma a, what is the angle between both of them? Okay. The angle at which both of the curves are intersecting at a comma a. Let us give it a try. So in the left case, y can be written as x square a square into x raised to minus 1. Can you tell me what is the value of dy by dx? Dy by dx. So it is a square into minus 1 into x raised to minus 2. Is this correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How will you differentiate such a case like x square plus y square is equal to 2a square? I mean, x and y cannot be separated. So what can you do in such a case? Can you go for implicit differentiation? Implicit differentiation. So 2x plus 2y into dy by dx is equal to 0. So your value of dy by dx is minus x by y, right? So if I substitute my value of, okay, so I know my value is, my point is a comma a. So if my point is a comma a, my x and y both are equal to a. If I substitute them in both of them, so first and second, can you tell me what is my value of m1 and what is my value of m2? Slopes. So it will be a square into minus 1 by a square. So it is minus 1. What about this? What about this?
-1 only.
How much? This will also be minus 1, right? This will also be minus 1,
Yes, sir.
right? So what is happening is the slopes are equal. What is meant if the slopes are equal? What will happen if the slopes are equal? Slopes are equal means both of them are touching. Okay. See, like slopes are equal means something like this is happening. Both of them will share their tangent, have a common tangent. This is happening. That is why they are having common slope at intersection point. Okay. Just okay. So we'll be doing one more question related to this. Okay. So you have been given two curves. Again, two curves. The first curve is y square is equal to 6x. Okay. The second curve is 9x square plus by square is equal to 16. Okay. And it is being told to you that both of these curves are intersecting at right angles. Okay. Both of these curves are intersecting at right angle. So it is asking you to find the value of b. So can you tell me if the slope of one curve is m1, what will be the slope of the other curve at the intersection point? They are intersecting at right angle. Right angle means 90 degree. Can you tell me what will be the slope?
-1 by m1.
Correct, correct. right? It will be the negative reciprocal. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So what should we do? We
Yes,
should
sir.
calculate dy by dx of both of them. Can you differentiate the left hand side and tell me what will be the derivative? Can you apply implicit differentiation? So I can write it as 2y into dy by dx is equal to 6. So the value of dy by dx will be 3 by y. Okay, in the first case. In the second case, again, I need to apply implicit differentiation. So it will be 18x plus 2by into dy by dx is equal to, what is the derivative of 16? 0, correct.
0.
Zero,
0,
sir.
right? Okay. So dy by dx, my value of dy by dx is minus 18x by 2by. Minus 18x
Yes.
by 2by. So if I cancel it out, it can be written as minus x by by. Okay. Right? Can you tell me what will
Yes.
be the slope? Like if I, what will be the multiplication of both of them? If this is m1 and this is m2, and both of them are intersecting at right angles, what is m1 into m2 equal to?
-1.
Great, right? Because both of them are intersecting at right angle. So let us give it a try. So 3 by y into minus 9x by by is equal to -1. So this minus minus gets cancelled. So 27x is equal to by square. At the intersection point, by square is equal to 27 times of x. Okay. Now let us think how we can calculate it. So like for the ease of calculation, I'll call this as x naught so that we don't get confused. So I'll call the intersection point as x naught comma y naught. And I am trying to calculate what is the intersection point. So I have calculated one such thing. Can I use any of these equations in order to do this? So in this equation, I get that 6 times of x naught is y naught squared. So can I use this thing over here? So 27 into x naught can be written as, okay, so it has really helped me. So x naught can be written as y naught square
Y
by
square
6,
by 6.
right? Is equal to b times of y naught square. So y naught square gets cancelled. So the value of b is directly coming to me as 9 by 2. Right? Value of b is 9 by 2. I got my value of
Sir,
b.
sir,
Yes, Vignesh.
can you tell me why did you add 6 not equal to y naught square?
See, y square is equal to 6x naught. Okay. X naught comma y naught is the point of intersection of both of these curves. So obviously
Okay,
x
sir.
naught comma y naught will lie on this curve and this curve, both of them. So
Yes,
if I
sir.
wrote this equation, if I wrote this equation is also correct because it is lying on this curve also and this curve also. Okay. So this was also a PYQ from JEE Main 2018. Fine. Okay. So this was all about intersection of curves and calculating the angle. Can you just tell me what part you have completed in straight lines till now? Like till where have you done in straight lines? Anyone? And what part have you done in conic sections? Can anyone just tell me? No one. Who can tell me? Gayatri, can you tell me? Conic sections, what part you have done, and straight lines, what part you have done? Okay. Ma'am, can you please end the class?
Yes, sir, you're done, sir.
Yes, ma'am, I'm done.
Okay, okay, sir.
Okay.
Students, again, you have class at 7:30 chemistry. Okay?